Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Blossom, the Seed of Life. Well, we got grass. We haven't started turning the sky blue yet. We have a few bits and pieces that we are getting. We're getting some carbon, which is now nicely hidden in the grass. Yeah, I think I'd probably do this a different way if I did it again. But we have advanced enough that we have a new blueprint that we can unlock. Right, good. The genetic collider. So let's go and get that sorted out and see what that's all about. Right, there's the genetic collider. Gold wire irradiation cell uses 3 power, but none when it's idle. Genetically merges 2 ground plant seed samples, producing and identifying a new modified seed DNA. Okay. Well, we're going to get into that today. So we're going to get different types of plants. And then back in the analyzer, we are going for the T2. So if I've learned anything in this game, the higher the tier, the faster things happen. So we need to get to 100 ppm of oxygen to be able to get to that. And then there's the carbon extractor T2, genetic collider T2, genetic collider T3, and sprinkler T3. There we go. Genome decoder and embryo incubator. And that should get us to, I don't know, a breathable atmosphere or something. But that's a fair distance away. So we're going to continue on. Now, I am going to need areas away from here where I can put up one of these towers, these sprinkler towers. And they only need water. And I do have a place where I have water that I haven't taken down the water pump. And that was the first one that I used for the biospreader towers. It's over there. So I think I could probably do that. I have a grass seed on me because I made another carbon rod that I put into this machine and it gave me another grass seed. So I don't think I need the sprinkler here anymore, although it's still doing stuff. So it's not idle. So maybe another sprinkler somewhere, and that'll help us get to the next stage a little bit faster. But we're going to get that genetic collider as quickly as possible so we can make different types of seeds, and we'll take it from there. And maybe in this episode, I will actually get myself to build a habitat. Because honestly, I haven't really found a use for it yet. And I've only found one kind of habitat blueprint, so the rest of them are just corridors. Anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to do, so let's get stuck in. Obviously, the first thing that I need to do is say hello to Rubik. Hi, Rubik. Looking good. Rubik's happy. Super. Let's go and see what we need for another sprinkler. So we need another bloom core. Just a bloom core. So I'll hop in here and just remind myself what the bloom core needs. And that needs platinum and tungsten. Now, I think I collected some platinum. Let's have a look. Maybe I didn't. I thought I'd sent him to collect platinum in the last episode. But apparently not. So let's send him off. Yeah, it was definitely set to platinum. All right, well, off you go. Go and get me some platinum. We do have a lot of space on our shelves, but that does mean we've also run out of a lot of material, which is not ideal, although we are using more advanced stuff more and more. So I don't know if that's a big problem. My vehicle storage is, it's pretty much empty, nothing major here. Although I do have processing unit here and gold. I wonder what that was for. No, I don't think it matters. I will maybe need another grass seed because that machine said it needed 2, so let's pick up a couple more carbon. I need to get that storage drone to pick up the carbon for me. In the meantime, it's not a big issue. Hop in here, carbon rod, and that's the carbon rod done. And then we can head over to the seed synthesizer and make another grass seed. Now, if we put 2 grass seeds in, maybe it'll give us a recipe for something else. But first we have to make that thing. And for that, we need the platinum. And he is returning with the platinum. Right, where did he put it? Right there. That's 3 pieces. I can't remember how many I needed. So we'll hop in, we'll drop the platinum and pick it up. Oh, it's going to be difficult to see things in the grass. My gosh. Yeah, I would definitely do this differently if I did it again. Actually, the genetic collider didn't need any platinum. Why did I want the platinum? Oh, to make another bloom core. That's right. So I didn't actually need to pick it out of the storage. So we'll get a bloom core. Takes a moment to get it done. That's fine. Now, gold wire and a radiation cell. I have some gold wire over here. Radiation cell, I need uranium. I don't know if I have much left. I have a bunch over here. Oh yeah, I got plenty. So we'll pick up a couple of those. Was it only one or was it more? Don't know, but we're going to make one for now. So that's done. And now, yep, we can make the genetic collider. It's not very big. Let's put it over here. Did I get the plug on the correct side? Yes, I did. Do I have a slot available somewhere? I have a slot here. Yep, that one will do. And now we can hop in here. Requires 2 seeds. Okay. So, oh gosh, where do I plug the seeds in? Ah, there and there. Oh, can I not? Wait, did I not make the other seed? Thought I had. Oh, maybe I didn't. All right, well, let's pick up some carbon. You know what? I might have dropped that seed. Yeah, I remember making a sound when I was over here somewhere. I may have dropped that seed into one of these flashlights. Gosh, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll make another one. So in here, carbon rod. And we have the carbon rod. And then we can head over here. Make the grass seed. And it should appear at the top. There it is. And then go in here and store. Now, is that doing something? There we go. Discovering a new seed. Awesome. How's our power looking? Yeah, that's not great. 2 full batteries. I am starting to regret taking down my batteries. And that thing is using a lot of power while it's running. And I'm doing it at night. Not a clever idea. That's fine, as long as I survive the night and I have power in my vehicle, so no worries there. Right, we're 80% done towards discovering a new seed. And we're on to our last battery. Ooh. Right, we've discovered a new seed. Where is it? Oh, wait, I think I need to go into here to sort that out. Let's have a look. Poppy flower seed. Another carbon rod. All right, no problem. I think I have a bit of a stash of carbon lying on the ground over here. So there's one and there's one. Now, I'm going to actually, have I got any more carbon lying around? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to make grass seeds and poppy seeds for the next location. So we hop in here. Why can I not make, oh, power. Oh my gosh, yeah. Base is out of power. All right, well, I'll remember not to run that at night anymore. It does chew up a heap of power. So it's 1 a.m. I am fully charged almost. I have power in my vehicle, so I'm all right. I have to wait until the morning. I need to go and fetch those batteries back from the mining area. At least one of them. Or I could just make some more batteries here. Because I already have 2 power cells. Now I'll have to wait until morning for that. Because now my backpack is full. I think I have enough platinum. Maybe a bit more. I'll let him do his thing when he comes back. I won't be able to interact with this at all. Yep, not enough power. So our drone is hovering somewhere. We also... oh, wait, I heard power go on. There we go. I also unlocked the rover T2. Need a cobalt core for that, so I have to send my guy to go and get cobalt. Actually, did I not maybe send him? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we got cobalt. All right, well, I'll get to that. Let's go and make those carbon rods and get them out of my inventory. Nope, still waiting for power. It'll be here soon. Although it is 3 a.m., so, you know, you can't expect too much. But at least the mining drone is working again. And now we have 9 platinum, so maybe we can switch him off. I'll let him get one more load. And I can turn my torch off now. Alright, he's mining that deposit. Let's see. The batteries... Yep, the batteries started ticking up. We should have enough power. So, carbon rods. And we will get 2 of them, so let's get the other one. And then we'll go and exchange them for some seeds. So in the seed synthesizer, poppy seed, and maybe a grass seed? I like the little graphic. It shows you the little flowers. All right, well, there's the grass seed. So we have both of those. I need another power cell, and we have the stuff for it, so let's do that. I'll go and put another battery down, because it does look like we're going to need a little bit more storage. So battery T3, and I can turn my torch off, I think. Yep. I'll swing this one around and put it right there. And then just plug that into there. Yeah, I do think I'm going to need to bring a couple of those batteries back. Anyway, what did we need for the sprinkler? I think I've got what we need. So sprinkler, yep, we've got the bloom core. Let's go and put another one down. Now the sprinkler only uses water, it doesn't use power. So we can hop in our vehicle and head out over to that location. Now this might be slow. Oh, look at that. We're at 1% towards blue sky. Very nice. So this orange will disappear and my future thumbnails won't be so orange. This is the spot. Now I don't think this little pump here is going to do the trick. it'll probably happen, but not so efficiently. So let's grab our printer, which should actually be closer to the front of the wagon. We'll do a sprinkler T1 and we'll drag it somewhere over here. Yep, right there should do it. And then once it's finished building, we'll grab that connection. Oh, we got no power here. That's right. I forgot about that. I took it down. I don't know. We can do it from our vehicle for now. Man, I didn't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to have to bring some power out here. I'm saving the other location for the bigger sprinklers. Yeah, okay, this is the wrong place for this. We're going to deconstruct this. I think where our platinum mine is. I think that's where I'm going to go and put the sprinkler in. So let's go out that way. Right, we have another potential spot that we could use for greening up. It's a little bit far away. But right here, we don't need this miner anymore. So let's grab the... Oh, look at all of this platinum lying on the ground. Oh, I forgot to stop him. Oh man, I'm going to fill up with platinum. Anyway, that's okay. Get our printer, and we'll put the sprinkler around here. Now, we don't need power for it, we just need the water, so that's okay. We needed the power for the water pump if we were going to pump the water, but here the water is already pumped. And then we need to drop the seeds in here. So let's drop one and the poppy flower as well. And things will start growing over here. We head back to base so that I can stop that guy from collecting platinum like crazy. And oh, look at that. There's already poppies in the grass. Okay, we're back. I will just run over here and deactivate. And let's see the damage. Oof, that's a lot of platinum. Well, we'll have platinum cores. So where are we? We are very close to getting sprinkler T2. And I'm pretty excited about that, because that will speed this progress up a lot. As you can see, it kind of grows exponentially. So you go from 0 to 10 to 100 to 500 and then to 2000. So yes, you definitely need to upgrade as soon as you can. Well, it's daytime, so I might as well get some more seeds sorted out. I should have a bit of carbon lying around. Yep, 6 pieces. Very nice. I can make 3 carbon things. Use 2 of them to make a new seed. And there we go. We have oxygen stage 2 done. New blueprints. So I'll get these 3 carbon rods sorted out. And this is the last. Then we'll head over to this machine. No, we won't. We'll head over to the seed synthesizer. We'll use it. We'll make a poppy seed and another poppy seed and a grass seed. Cool. Then I'll stick 2 poppy seeds in here. So poppy there and poppy there. What are you doing? Seeds are incompatible. Okay. So we'll collect that one and switch to the grass seed. Ah, there it goes. It's starting to do something. So it's kind of a mix and match thing. So if I put another 2 grass seeds in there, I wonder what would have happened. Anyway, how's this affecting the batteries? They're all full. They're staying full. Okay, so it's just nighttime that's a problem for this machine. I'm sort of living on the edge here, I think. And this is complete. We have discovered the daisy flower seed. So if we hop in here, the daisy flower also only uses 1 carbon rod. So let me collect more carbon if I have any lying in the grass. There's 1, and there's another one about to squeeze its way out. Maybe a little constipated there. Well, that's taking a while. So let's go and see the sprinkler too. See what that needs. Oh, wait. Yeah. Obviously, I have to get the blueprint first. So let's go and do that. And it fell in the grass over there. We'll decode it. Sprinkler T2. And then let's go and see what it needs. It needs 2 bloom cores. Right, I got a lot of material in, so let's go and see if we can make those bloom cores. I can, in fact, make 2 quite easily. And this is the second one. I may need to send him to get more tungsten. Let's go and see if we have any... Well, I'm going to need to break these down at some point. It's still turning. I don't know if it's working, but it's turning. Okay, there's a piece of carbon. There's no more lying around here that I'm not seeing. No. So right now we have a seed on us. We'll get the carbon rod and then we'll head over here and we'll make the daisy flower. I think I've got a poppy now on me and a daisy. So I need to do 1 more, get a grass seed, and have to wait for this carbon to sort itself out. Yep, it's going to be a second. I think while I'm waiting for that carbon, I need to go and get more titanium, or was it cobalt? Give me a sec, I'll go and have a look. Yeah, tungsten. Sorry, tungsten. We will send him to fetch tungsten. So platinum, tungsten, activate. I wonder if you can do lithium and thorium yet. Oh good, we've got another carbon. So we can go and make that carbon rod and get a grass seed. Then we can head out and go and put the big one in. So carbon rod, and that's done. And then in here and make a grass seed. So that's all the seeds that we have. And I'll do my best to discover more. Because, I mean, there's a lot. There's shrubs. There's a whole bunch here. Wow. And then there's flora. So, I don't know, trees. And I suppose the better the stuff we put into the sprinklers, the more they will produce for oxygen. Right, we have everything we need. Vehicle's charged. There's a bit of water in it. I'm not really worried about that. Let's hop in and we're going to head back in the direction that we came from. Because it's a bit of a long haul to the T3 sprinkler, but I think we should get there fast. And if the T1 is that big, I can't imagine what the T3 looks like. Right, we have a water connection over there, so let's see how far away I can take this. I don't want to take it too far away because I still got to stretch a pipe. Maybe just in, yeah, maybe just in this area. So we'll whip the printer out, sprinkler T2, and let's come around the other side so I can see where the port is. It's on this side. Rotate, put that in over there. This is really big. Look at all the slots. It can grow many, many things. Grab the water connection and throw this into there. Why am I hearing things break? Oh, it's our little mining drone. Oh, I need to head back and switch him off. But first, seed, seed, and seed. And that will start growing. And we have daisies. Look at that. Nice. Okay, let's head back. I hope I have enough power to keep everything going. I think I have enough water. Still have this random printer sitting out here that I need to take down. Right, we're back. Let me see how this guy's doing. He's mining at the moment. I don't want to disturb him while he's mining, so I'll wait for him to come back. How are we doing over here now? Yep, that's going up a bit faster. And we are at 2% towards blue sky. So maybe the thing to do over here is to just collect more carbon, pop more of the seeds into this one, get the daisies and the poppy seeds into this tower. Maybe that will increase things. We have a carbon there and a carbon there, so I can do another seed. So carbon rod, get over here. We will do a poppy seed. Good, we got the poppy seed, and then we can come over here. Got the grass seed there. We'll put the poppy seed there. Now we should see poppies start popping up in this area. Yeah, I do want to get to the next level because then we can get the carbon extractor T2. And I'm hoping that that delivers carbon a bit faster. What are the specs on the first one? Carbon extractor doesn't say what the production rate is. Oh, I think I forgot to stop him from mining. Yeah, he's mining again. Oh well. And he's returning. So I'll stick around and wait for him to return so that I can deactivate him after he's dropped the tungsten ore off. Right, and he is back and I have deactivated him. So how much tungsten do I have? Looks like a bit. Yeah, no, we're good. We have a light over here, so we don't need to put our torch on when we're working in this area. And it is now 11 p.m. and we are looking okay on power. As long as I don't use that genetic thing, then we're fine. Because this does take a lot of power. So I'm going to spend the night, I'm going to collect some more carbon. I'm going to make some more seeds, see if I can sort out some more recipes. Yeah, we got poppies here. But as an experiment, what I think I'll do is take this down. Looks like the poppies are fully grown. I don't really want to grow any more in this area. So we'll disconnect that. And I'm going to break this one down. And we'll see if the grass recedes. So Q to deconstruct. And it's done. And I'll grab that bloom core. And we have a grass seed. Oh, and the poppy seed. There we go. Yeah, it does actually disappear. Does that mean that we are going backwards with our terraforming? Let's have a look. No, we're still going up. All right, I think I prefer this. I want to move that. Actually, I want to put another T2 up, but a little bit further away. Oh, our water tank is almost empty. Oh, that's not good. No, I think the water is being sucked up over there. Wait a minute. How much is that sprinkler using? So the sprinkler T1 was using up to 4 water. The sprinkler 2 uses up to 8 water. So the water pumps, that does 15. This does 7. Oh man. 7 and this uses 8. Well, that's not good. That means the T3 is going to use even more. But we are still progressing, right? Yeah, we are. slowed down a little bit, but not much. We've got that T2 out there, but there's not going to be enough water to support it because I've also got a T1 running on that line. Maybe better to go and break the T1 down and have it and get another T2. I mean, in that direction. Yeah, the T1 is over there. I think I could do that. Wow, we're going to need a lot of water pumps. That means we need a lot of power. Are we at least filling up again? No, it's holding steady now. What is using... Oh, the carbon thing is using water. Oh, look at that. I've got some more carbon that I can turn into carbon rods, and we can do some more research on plants. Okay, there are 2 more carbon rods. Let's go and get... Let's see. I've got grass and I think poppy. So let's get a daisy flower, and then I'll put a daisy and a poppy in over here. No, I don't want the grass in there. I want the daisy and the poppy. Perfect. And then this is going to run, and maybe we'll discover a new seed. Well, we will, because it's actually working. If they weren't compatible, we wouldn't be able to do that. So you actually need a heck of a lot of carbon. A huge amount. And this is very slow. All right, this has stopped spinning. So let's go and see what else we can do. A fern seed. And we have a carbon rod, so let's do a fern seed. We are progressing anyway. We're at 5% towards blue sky. Now I'd need a fern seed and a daisy seed. So it's back to waiting for carbon. And let's see how close I am to the next stage. 495. Okay, we're just about there. We can get the better carbon extractor. Is there a carbon extractor T3? No. No, carbon extractor T2 is it. Now that's going to use more power, so I'm going to have to be a little careful with it. But we should be fine. And now it looks a little better here. I can sort of walk around and see things. Okay, good. There's some more carbon. So we'll grab that. We must be pretty close now. Yeah, we're there. I didn't even see a notification for it. So we'll get that blueprint and we will pop it in. And there's the carbon extractor T2. Let's go see what that needs. Carbon extractor T1 used a cobalt core and a tungsten core. Now we need 1 tungsten core and 2 cobalt cores. So I'm going to make another cobalt core. Wait, that's not where I do it. Oh, I'm going to need to empty my backpack a little bit. So let's go and make another carbon rod. And I think I'll offload all the stuff that I'm carrying in over here and go and fetch 6 cobalt. Okay, they are all on the ground. And I went and put 1 of them back. All right, that's them. And we can go and get another one started. All right, that's that. And then I can break this one down. We'll leave that carbon on the ground. We'll deconstruct this, get these parts back, and we'll pick up that carbon and get this guy going on. Oh, no, I don't want you to do tungsten. Come back. I want you to do cobalt. Yeah, off you go. And now we're just waiting for this one to squeeze that out. There we go. So back into the printer, carbon extractor T2. And it is obviously bigger because that's how things work in this game. We'll just swing this around, get things sort of lined up a bit like that. Grab the water line, and when this is built, I can plug the water in there, power line into there. And now this is going to do more carbon faster, maybe, hopefully. It doesn't seem to be faster. It's at 100% efficiency. How's our water tank looking? Are we... Oh, we're not keeping up. That's the problem. Okay, so I'm going to put another water pump in. And I'm really tempted to get the water pump T3, but it uses so much power. Although, if I... Yeah, it produces a lot more water. So if I took down the T2 water pump that I have and put in a T3, I just need a tungsten core. So we'll do a tungsten core. And those are all in. That started working. I'm going to need better power because now this uses 15 power. I could put a couple more of those T3 solar panels in. That'll cover it. Yep, I'm going to need another tungsten core. And that's more stuff, so I can make another core. And this one has just finished. So I'll load it up again. Grab this core. And we'll use that to make the T3 solar panel. I need some glass. So 2 pieces of glass I can do. And they are done. And I think I'm just going to use this printer, because then I can stretch it further away. So solar panel T3. We'll drop it out there. Rotate that. Yep, we're making a mess again. And I have a slot for this. So that goes in. I would do the other power station, but my water usage is already really, really high. Anyway, there's that core. What are we doing over here? We were getting cobalt. I think we might be good on cobalt now. Yep, I think we're fine on cobalt. We could get more tungsten now. So he's returning with more cobalt. I'm going to have to deactivate, cycle to tungsten, and yep, reactivate. So he's returning with a cobalt. That's fine. Now I need a radiation cell and gold wire. Ooh. Well, I've got uranium. I should probably use what I've got here. Do I have any gold wire? Yes, I do. So we'll grab that. And scroll down to the radiation cell. Get that done. Good. That's quite far away. I'm going to need my vehicle. Okay, we're here. I can take this water pump out. Alright, that's deconstructed. And oh, yeah, I had a radiation core already. I have to go and fetch this. These things roll away. There we go. At least we're not dependent on oxygen. Let's approach the printer. No, not the whole wagon, just the printer. There we go. Water pump. T3. This is chunky. Whoa. Okay. We're going to put it over here and swing it around to face that way. And we'll put that in. That is a pretty big thing. I'll need to bring water over to it. I hope that I can reach. I reached before, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then I've got to find a spot to connect this power in. And that... Oh, hang on. Did I miss it? Connect. Oh, right. I'm out of power. Well, let me go plug myself in. All fixed. And I'll just run this line straight through to that port. And there we go. This is working now. So hopefully the water tank fills up again. Let's see if it's going to. It is actually filling up. Very nice. So I'm going to pull my car back in. Now, I still don't know what that trailer is going to be used for. I'm sure we'll get an answer to that eventually. Right, drone is returning. There's the tungsten. Batteries are good. Water is improving. Let's go and see if we're getting carbon. Oh, this is cool. This just makes carbon rods. Oh, well, that's very handy. And I have a bunch of junk I need to drop off. Not the carbon rods, though. I'll drop off the wire. And the power junction we don't need. And we don't actually need the carbon because now we just got the rods. And the radiation core can go over there. Super. So I have 2 carbon rods. It's daytime. So I can go and do some stuff. Right now the seeds we have, grass and fern. So if I take the fern seed and I make myself well, the next one up would be the daisy, I think. Yeah, the fern and the daisy. And then we go and put the fern and the daisy in there. And then this will run. Let's see if we're making any progress. We are at 9% towards blue sky, so I assume progress is being made. Yeah, it's a little slow, but we are pushing towards the next genetic collider. Now that's probably going to need even more power. And by now this is done. We have a new recipe somewhere. A Gerbera flower seed, and I have a carbon rod, so we'll unlock that. So we've got that seed, and we've got a couple of carbon rods, so I can go and make the fern, and then we can put the fern and the Gerbera, I think it's called that, Gerbera in, and the fern in, and then let this run again. So we're in the phase of unlocking as many seeds as we can. Okay, and I need to be careful because the sun is going down now. So I don't want to be running this thing at night. Although I did increase power, but I didn't increase batteries. Maybe a battery increase? Do I have what I need to make another battery? I could make another battery. Ah, alright, well, let's do 3 of these. And that's enough for another battery. It might be a bit late in the day to be putting a battery down, but that's okay. Okay, we're here with the battery, and it needs to come over one more and then go right there. And then we can plug it in. Sorted. Oh, I need to stop this guy. Deactivate. I think we've got enough. Yep, that's enough tungsten. That'll last us a bit. And we have a new recipe. And it is the Lily of the Valley. There are a few more. Oh my gosh, there are a few more to do. So let's do a Lily of the Valley seed. Good, we got that. We'll grab a carbon rod and go and do the other one. The Gerbera flower seed. And then we're not going to pop them in now because it's night time. And the batteries have already started draining. That's a very long time before we unlock the sprinkler T3. So I think another sprinkler T2 is going to be worthwhile. But that does mean that we are going to need to get ourselves another water pump, and we're going to need power for that water pump. So a water pump T3, that will not be a problem, but it does use 15 power. It only generates 10 water, and the T2 sprinkler uses 8. Well, that's fine. But 15 power, that is pretty rough. That would need a few batteries and some of these big solar panels. So, wow, lots of tungsten cores. Might as well get that going, but I don't want to do it at night. Look at that. It's midnight and our battery's already gone. It's that new water pump that's doing it. Oh, we need more batteries. But I'm going to have to wait until the morning for that. I have power in my suit, and I have a bit of backup power on the rover, so we are fine if we do run out of power, which, damn, that's going down fast. Yep, we are about to lose power. Holy cow. Man, that water pump uses a lot of power. Well, now I have to resort to having a look at this printer so I can see how to solve that problem. The one way I see is either a fuel generator T3 that only produces 5 power and you have to put fuel rods into it. I'm not keen on that. The solar panel T3s, they only produce during the day. The wind generator, oh, that only produces 8, but that's day and night, but it's up to 8, so we don't know. And then there's the steam turbine that produces up to 20, but it uses water. You know, it might be the thing to do. It doesn't use very much water. The water pump produces 15. The steam generator uses 3, so that leaves us with 12 left, and the sprinkler uses 8. Okay, I think I have discovered how we can do it. The only thing that I'm concerned about is, does this steam turbine require fuel, or does it just run on water? I can't really tell from the image. 2 pressure valves and 2 radiation cells, and I'm out of gold, but I'm out of power, more importantly. I think I'm going to send my little drone to go and fetch some gold. Wait a minute, I have gold? Do I have any gold? Oh, I do. I actually have a couple. All right, well, he doesn't have to go right now. Oh, and he's doing that thing again because I took him off while he was mining. Tell you what, go and fetch me some gold. And there's the gold, and off you go. So now I can make the 2 pressure valves. No, I can only make the 1 because they take 2 gold. And I only had 3. All right, well, he's getting gold. That's fine. We need 2 radiation cores. That is down there. I've got plenty of uranium. So let's do 2 of those. And we're going to put one of these up over here just to see what the inputs are. And actually, I do have a gold in here. Why wasn't it picking it up? Yeah, there are 2 there. Wait a minute, it wasn't gold. What was it? Oh, it was regolith I was out of. My word. Oh, that should be fairly easy. Although, I sent my miner out to collect regolith and they clear from the closest stuff. Oh, wait, I see a piece. Let me get that other valve done. Super. Look at the area that T2 covers. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of that T1. And I actually did have a piece of regolith in my storage anyway. Right, how are we doing on the gold? Still not back with the next batch. Yeah, it's taking longer and longer because they're further and further away. So, there we go. Pressure valve. Come on, I want the printer. Yep, there's the printer. Use steam turbine. I'm just going to put it down like there. Good lord, this is a massive, massive machine. Right, let's see. Okay, well, it's got a power output and a water input. No power connection. Wait, this is a steam turbine, right? Why would it need a power? Hang on. Let me go and check this out. It generates power and only uses water, as opposed to a fuel generator where you can actually see fuel slots. I should have looked at that before. Okay, good. I have that. I need a tier 3 pump. So gold wire, radiation cell, and tungsten core. I'm going to need another tungsten core then. Now, why would you put the gold on this side? It's already over there. Ah, yes, silly thing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to deactivate you for a moment. Get this tungsten out and go and put that on so it can make a core. That's done. A radiation cell and gold wire. So in here, a radiation cell and a gold wire. Good. Now I have what I need. We'll put this onto the wagon. Damn thing took the seeds first. We'll take the seeds back. I need to stash them somewhere. Let's put seeds over here. We can... Ooh, look at all of these carbon rods I've just collected. So the next one we need to look at is... Wait, what seeds did I have? We had the lily of the valley. Oh, I need those here. So we can go and pop those in here, over here. That one in, and the lily of the valley, just to be sure. All right, well, that's already started. Yeah, those are the last two, so that'll unlock the next one. All right, let's drop these things off. And then I need a sprinkler T2. Now, that's 2 bloom cores. I actually only need 1 bloom core. Let me grab this and go and put it on the vehicle. Because I'm gonna, yeah, I only need 1 bloom core because I'm going to break down the other one. Okay, we've discovered the dandelion seed. So if we go in here and make a dandelion and then a lily of the valley and plug those two in over there. Yep, that'll get going and unlock the next one. In the meantime, how are we progressing? Oh, we're getting there. We'll get the genetic collider too soon. Right, bloom core. And we'll get another bloom core from the T1 we break down. So we can shove that in there. And that's everything that we need for one of those sprinkler outposts. One of these monstrosities, a very big water pump, and a T2 sprinkler. Right, we've discovered another one. So we're going to carry on doing that thing. So we've discovered lupine or something. Yep, that one. So we'll make one of those. And we'll make a dandelion. And then we'll shove those in. Like that. And that'll make the next seed. Oh, hang on. I had a bloom core. Okay, well, we don't need to make a... Well, we don't need to go and break down the other one. That's fine. That'll work. If I'm not wrong, I think we have everything. So let's go and find a pond somewhere. Wait, before we go, while it's still daytime, I'm going to let this finish and put the next one on before we go. Now, how much carbon do we have? Lots of carbon. Oh, I'm going to need seeds anyway. Well, I'll come back and get the stuff for the seeds. We are getting a lot of these carbon rods, so it's fine. Okay, we've got the cosmos flower seed. So we'll do a cosmos. That's done, and a lupine. And then we'll plug those in where they need to go and get the next one. So I will need to take some seeds with me. And I don't have any that I've made, so I will grab those. I do have a grass seed. So we'll do the most advanced ones. We'll get a lupine. We'll get a cosmos. Now, I don't know if these have any benefits, if they're sort of what you would consider higher level. This one's almost finished, so I'll take the other one, the next one with me as well. Rose. Okay, so we're going to get a rose flower seed. Cool. We've got 4 seeds. We've got everything that we need. Let's break this down. We're going to need to take this with us. So Q and hold to deconstruct. And then we'll pick these items up and off we go. And if we go to that other pond, the one over there where I had that T1, maybe we can set it up over there. Yeah, I want to get quite far out with this. And I'm going to need to move over and make some space because I have a feeling that may not fit into this area. Hang on, let's do it like this. Turn ourselves around. And that's a big area. That might fit this machine. So out we get and we go to the printer module. We get the steam turbine first because that's the one I'm worried will not fit somewhere. Oh, there it does fit. And I just need to swing it around. There we go. That's done. Then hop into the vehicle, move that forward, maybe a little bit further forward. We need to break this down because we definitely don't need that anymore, and try and catch the stuff before it disappears. There we go. All done. What's down there? Oh, yeah, that old thing. Back to the printer. We need the water pump, T3, which is another huge machine. And we're going to place it over here somewhere. Rotate. Yep, that'll do. Now, I might need to kickstart this water pump. I have a bit of battery power. Yeah, I could, because that water pump will send water to there. The electricity will then come out. I don't know, this may or may not work. Come on, let me put it down somewhere. Right there. Oh, and I need a junction. Wait, do I have any? Yeah, I've got an aluminium ingot. Let's grab that. And we'll also grab the composite metal. So the water will have to flow. That means printer. Come on, let me select just the printer. There. Use water extender. Let's do the T1. We don't really need a big one. We'll put it over here. Connect the water to the water extender. This port can plug into there. And this port Okay, and head all the way over here. And that's plugged in. Now, power. We'll need a power extender. And I think this will be a temporary thing. Yep, we've got a power extender T3 that we can pop over there. And we can grab one of these ports, plug it in here. Get this port plugged into there. And I'm going to need to charge myself briefly. Make sure that I'm fully charged before I use my battery to kickstart something over here. There we go. Now that it's kickstarted, can I just immediately disconnect? And it will keep working. Awesome. Good. Now seeds. So we'll just go and drop a few seeds in. And we have one more there. Superb. Now, I wonder if adding more seeds actually increases things faster. Maybe that's the thing. I need to put like one of each seed in. All right, well, this is going to bury everything. But that's fine. I don't mind that at all. It's going to look quite pretty. We got all sorts of flowers in there. And that should be self-sufficient. As long as a T3 sprinkler isn't more than 12, we could use that same location. 12 power, I mean. Let's get everything plugged in and charged up. And go and see how progress is doing over here. Yep, we're getting to 2,000. And we're at 16% towards turning the sky blue. So I got a bunch more carbon rods here. So maybe what I should do with those. Let me put that junction thing away, or whatever that is. Power junction. There it is. So maybe I'll make the other flowers. So I've got the rose, the cosmos, the lupine, and grass. So if I do a dandelion, a lily of the valley, a Gabera flower, a fern. Well, that'll be the last one that I can do. And I'll just go and drop those all into our new... Oh, wait, I can do another one. A daisy. I'll go and drop those into our new sprinkler and see how that works out. So, a quick trip back. Man, look at all this. We're going to have a very, very diverse little field out here. All right, so we hop out and plug that in and that. And we have... Wait, one more there. And now those will start growing as well. So there's going to be lots of wildflowers all over the place. I really don't know if that improves the performance of the sprinkler or not. But I'm going to hope it does. Actually, I'm going back because I want to check that sprinkler and see if there's like a percentage like we had with the bio spreaders. Pretty noisy over here. Man, we've introduced noise pollution. Okay, that just shows the water socket. It shows... We're getting 62%. Oh, that's that water storage. It's doing 4.5 per second. If I take one of those out, now it's doing 4 per second. And I put it back, and it's doing 4.5. Okay, so the seeds do actually improve things. So the more seeds you have in, the better. Are those the only seed slots on this? Oh, they are. Oh, I see. All right, so once we've hit the max, then we have to get to better plants. Well, while this place is taking shape, we'll go back and see what else we can do. I think I'm going to need to take some more seeds out to that other T2 and then break down that T1 because I don't think the T1's contributing much at all. And every time we come back, there are more carbon rods to pick up and we can use them. Do I want to? How are my batteries doing? It is midnight. Okay, we're fine now. So as long as we're not using this machine and its upgrades eventually during the night, we are actually okay. I mean, you can visually see the battery dropping. It drops pretty quickly. But to try and have a whole network, and maybe also the battery's not dropping because the water pump is not working because the tank is full. Well, it's almost full. Is it full? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, basically, it's not really having to pump that much, so that's another reason. Oh, there we go. We've unlocked the next one. So let's go and see what that's all about. It's the Genetic Collider 2. So we'll print that blueprint, and we'll go and scan it. And I don't need my torch around here. And then let's go and see what that's all about. So we need a gold wire and 2 gold wire, 2 radiation cells for this. It uses 4 power per second while it's being used. And it genetically merges 2 shrub plant seed samples, producing and identifying a new modified seed DNA. Now, I do wonder how we get that first one. So we actually need all 3 of them. Now, well, mind you, I'm going to finish with this one first. And the sun is coming up. The batteries are still okay. Let's do a cosmos. Cosmos is done. Then we're going to do a rose. And we're going to toss these 2 in here. And let that do its thing. And if we head over here, the batteries are filling up now. So that is great. We've discovered the sunflower seed. So let's hop in and go and make one of those. We're going to need to get another carbon rod. And we do have a couple. Hop back in here, make the rows, and then go and plug these two in over here. And we'll make the next one. There can't be too many left. No, only one more after this. Actually, no, we are researching the last one. So we will be able to break down this genetic collider very soon. And there we go, wildflower seed. And we'll make one of those immediately. And then we can break this down, because I think this genetic collider only made, only made the grass and flowers, unless I'm making a mistake. And we need 2 grass to get this kicked off. Right, we need another gold wire and another radiation cell. So gold wire and radiation cell is on this side there. So that's what we need to make the next gen. So there it is. And it is bigger, which is always the case. We'll swing this around, pop it in over there, plug some power in over here. This is going to suck the power big time. Now, let's go and see what this needs. Well, we don't know what it needs. Maybe if we throw 2 random seeds in. I've got one on me. I've got the wildflower, and there is a carbon. So let's do the sunflower. It's the last 2 from this side. Oh, it doesn't take that. Oh dear. What if it takes grass? We just have to wait for another carbon rod to pop out. Let's make a grass seed. And can we plug that in? No, we can't. Oh dear, what the heck? How on earth do we get a shrub seed? Well, that's interesting. And this machine, we can't use it on, well, this trailer, we can't use it until we have, oh, what the heck? Come on. All right, this is, yeah, grass, oleander, and aspen tree seeds. Once we put those in, something happens. I have no idea what it is, but something. But we're far away from that because we haven't figured out how to do shrubs yet. And I'm not sure that I even know how to get shrubs. I'm going to try and plug a carbon in here. Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay, so we need something to get this started. And that something is probably a shrub seed or 2. And I have no idea how to get that. So I'm going to get some more flower seeds to take to the other T2. And I'm going to let those carbon rods build up so I can take more seeds with me, because I think there's only like 2 seeds in that. And I'm going to start planning. Get rid of all the stuff on my trailer. And we'll just go and pop it all in over here. Wait, that was a rose. We'll put this over here with the rest of the seeds that we're going to take with us. And then the gold wire can go in there. So, let's start this process again. We have the sprinkler already, and it's probably not efficient where it is. We need the power. So, steam turbine, 2 pressure valves, 2 radiation cells. Radiation cell number 1, radiation cell number 2, pressure valve 1, and I'm short of regolith. But do I have any left? 1 piece over there. Oh, and 1 piece here. Yeah, I have just enough. And there's the second pressure valve. All right, we'll offload those. Right, so we sorted for another steam turbine. Then we need the big water pump. That needs gold wire, radiation cell, and tungsten core. Nah, might have had a tungsten core brewing. Nope. I have to send my guy out to get more tungsten again. Might have enough. Yeah, I think I do. So we'll pick up all of those, drop them into our machine over here, and that will start going. I have gold wire, so I can grab that. And I have a radiation core. Was that it? Yep. Just waiting for that. And that's almost there. And we are at, wow, we're at 28% towards blue sky. Next stop for a blueprint is going to be 20,000 ppm. Yeah, we can definitely speed this up. I'll have to take the seeds with me. I'll grab a few more. Right, what have I got over here? I've got sunflower, grass, wildflower, rose. So we'll get a cosmos and a lupine. And then we'll pick up the others, and that's the rose. Then I just need to pick up that tungsten core, and it's done, so we'll grab that. We will pop it onto our trailer. We might as well drop the seeds as well. We're going to have to put those in last, and we will have things to pick up. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, before I forget, I will need a couple of junctions. I have an aluminium ingot over here, and that's about it. Let me just pick up one of these composite metal. Wow, I can't do that. Let's see. I've got aluminium. I think that's aluminium. That's silver. This is aluminium. We only need 2. because we are just going to make aluminium ingot. We'll let that finish. Then I'll be able to do the extenders. Right, I think that's everything that we need. Let's go and do that upgrade. We'll just head straight out this way. Now I'll come back and remove that T1 sprayer, but I need to get things properly working over here. And I can come back with a few batteries maybe. Yep, there we go. The extenders wouldn't have been a problem because we do have a whole bunch here already. So, first thing that we need to do is deconstruct the very thing that I'm standing on. Run under, go and fetch this stuff. Oh, I'm going to run out of inventory space soon. Right, printer. Water pump T3 first. And this pond is not big. Let's spin this around. Too much. We'll put it in like that is the closest I can get it. Next thing we need is the power. No, not the power extender. The steam turbine. That. And I hope that I'm close enough. Oops, I fell in the water. No, I need to... Yeah, that's not going to work. Might need to bring my printer a little bit further forward and then try and put it over here. No, that won't work either. There are things in the way over here. That's why this isn't working. I think I can remove these. I'm going to overload my storage. I've only got 4 slots. So that's that out, and then we get rid of the water extender and pick that up. And hopefully this will be enough space, but then I need to bring my car around this side. Hopefully this works. So, there we go. Steam turbine. Come on, give me a spot. There. And I need to turn this. No, I lost it. There. Ooh. There. That's the only place that will fit. This is very big. Now I just need to get my car out of the way here. Right, so this will need to plug in to there. This power, which is currently doesn't appear like it. Oh, it is going somewhere. All right, we'll leave that plugged in. So this side, the power can go into there. Then we're going to need to bring the water from there over to here. And the power, oh, wow. I don't think I was using this port, so I can bring that over to there. And, well, is it working? No, because I need to give it a kickstart. Wait, but that's working. Oh, right. It's working because... Wait a minute, what's going on here? That's connected to this network. I don't have to kickstart it because it's already working. But if I disconnect that one... Ah, yeah, there we go. It kicks into action. Great. Now, it seems a heck of a waste of power, but I'm going to have to take these down. Anyway, let's get our car and we'll bring it over here. This is still working. Yes, it is still working. So that's all still plugged in. I'm going to offload what I don't need, which is actually quite a lot of stuff. And then I'm going to start picking up flowers. So that's all the flower seeds that I have. And this did have grass, daisy, and poppy. Well, it could use help. Wait, what will we do? Oh gosh, I jumped right through it. It's doing 4.8 now. And I haven't finished loading it up yet. Alright, and now what's it doing? I can't tell because it won't tell me. 7.2 per second. Well, that's pretty good. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have space for all of the stuff that I'm going to break down here, but I want the batteries. And I could probably plug in... Why are you so far away? Plug that in just to charge my battery up. That's now done. We'll start breaking down batteries. These are going to give 3 of the power cells. I don't know if I have enough space for everything. So before I completely fill up my own storage, offload. And now I have 6 slots available. I'm not going to be taking the solar panels down right now. All right, we're all sorted. We have power. We have everything is working. It's fantastic. So back we go and we can have a look over that very colorful valley. Nice. Oh, right. I needed to break this down as well. And that miner. Ooh, gosh, look at that. That node is almost done. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. And it was only the bloom core. That's perfect. We'll need that when the T3s come along. Does that mean I have space for the miner? Let me just see what that T3 miner used. Yep, I think, no, I don't have enough space for it. Everything here is full and that has 3 items in it. I only have 2 slots available. No, not going to bother. Oh, there you go. We are at 35% towards blue sky. You wouldn't say by looking at the sky. This is creeping up still steadily going towards the sprinkler T3. I need to figure out how to get the shrubs so that I can start growing them. And I honestly have no idea what would go into these slots or where I'd find whatever needs to go into those slots. I can put a couple more batteries in, and I will do. Maybe get a couple more solar panels. And yet another episode passes without me building a base. It's getting bad. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if you got any tips, it'd be greatly appreciated. I do try and read all the comments. I'm not always able to respond, but I do try. And in the next episode, well, hopefully we get to blue sky and we can find some seeds. Now, I'm not exactly sure how that works. There's got to be a way to do it. I don't think I've picked up anything anywhere else that I could use, so no idea on that. But we'll see if we can get to another episode and actually build a bit of base. Oh, and of course, the rover tier 2, which just needed 1 cobalt core, and I could have done it. And I've got enough cobalt to do that. So yeah, we'll do that for the next episode. And I'll have another slot that I can put another battery on or something. And of course, I have a ton of these rods. My word. They're going to keep building up. I'll just leave them lying on the ground. I don't have space to store them. But thank you very much for joining me. And until the next time, cheers.